Hi, I'm Joanne Carey. Welcome back to my channel. And I just brought through Archangel Michael, Metatron, and Melchizedek. They came through as a blended voice transmission where they're working with our divine blueprint or a template in order to support us in disconnecting from those patterns and distortions that are keeping us tethered to the lower densities. And they said that it's not necessarily um, really our own stuff at this point for the light workers and the way showers who are hearing this message, that we are supporting the collective in release of some of these things on behalf of the collective, that this is something we've chosen to do in this lifetime. And so although it's supporting us, it's actually, they're working with us to support us in our work with the collective. So I welcome you to sit back, find a quiet space, and just receive. It's, for me, it was very calm, very powerful energy. And they're just working on us the whole time, even though they're giving us some words. Know that the energy behind the words is the important thing to open and receive to. So enjoy their message. Today we come in blended voice. 'Tis Archangel Michael, Metatron, and Melchizedek. We join together today to bring a special energy transmission and guidance to you to support you, dear light worker, way shower, awakened being, to come forth more fully into this next level of frequency that is available to you. We see that some are struggling in maintaining the higher level frequencies that are available. This takes some time, some would say, in your linear time. And we shall support you in shrinking that down in terms of allowing the release to come to you, allowing the next level template that's available to you to be fully activated and enlightened so that you may begin functioning from that next level of vibration to support you in the months and years to come. The template is available, as many of you know, and many of you are connecting in, and it is just not completely activated to its fullest, for there are still the next layers that are looking to release in your experience. As the light comes into your being and as your cellular structure is able to hold more of the light, it is natural, typical for your experience to become turbulent in some ways. For as the light shines within the structure that you are, anything that is in dissonance, that is in distortion, will be lit to be seen. And this can cause a great deal of discomfort to the human who is navigating the particularly challenging times of transition. Now, we say challenging only in the sense that you have a set perception to what you think the world should be and how you've experienced the world through your experience so far. These changing times, these transitionary times, are indeed quite beautiful from our perspective, for without the release, you continue to be held in the lower frequencies. And so part of what we wish to do with you today is to help you disconnect these cords of energies, these patterns within your template, to allow you to disconnect and release them so that you don't feel that you are constantly pulled back down to the same patterns. You're doing a great job at releasing some of the fundamental ones. But in this case, with the light workers and the way showers, is that you are also supporting the greater collective, and we will support you in the work that you will do through your being and form. So, through our energetic transmission, we will interact with you who's anchored in the physical form to support you in disconnecting those cords that are, in fact, resonating with the human collective. So, this transmission is, yes, for yourself, but it is actually more fully for the support of the human collective consciousness in supporting its lifting. And so, yes, you are supported, and the human collective is supported, and all of those who are experiencing those same challenges. For some of the experiences that you are having right now are not actually of yourself. You are very empathic. You are picking up on the frequencies, the distortions, the fear within the collective. And so you feel that you aren't doing enough. You are not able to hold it, and you are wondering why. And it's because you're being utilized. Nothing's being done to you. You chose this. You chose to come here and to support the collective in this way. But it is important for you to recognize and be aware that this is something that you are doing that is not specifically of your experience. Now, we must say that in order for you to be supporting it, there is a certain level, even the smallest energetic resonance with it, in order for you to even be aware that it is in the collective. So if you are seeing it in the collective, there is still some form of resonance and agreement to that. And so we support you in this transmission through our words and through our transmission in energy to release what is ready to go, to untether you, to untether you from the lower fields in order for you to maintain this higher level frequency that's available. And as you do that, through your system, your cellular structure, you are supporting the collective. Now, everything is done in energy first. So we are working with your etheric template. We are working with your energetic structure. Through the release of the structure, we will then allow, that will then allow for it to come into the manifest through the body to release from the physical structure in the body. It is important for you to be aware and set the intention to be aware that when things come up for you in the days after this transmission, should you choose to listen and receive from it, to not reclaim your previous thought patterns, to be aware of them. For you can, in your choice, reclaim the patterns back so that you continue to experience the same things. We are supporting you in your awareness so that you will see these circumstances with new eyes. And through that awareness, you can make that choice to move forward and remain in the higher frequency. So with that said, we simply ask that you relax your body, feel the muscles on your face relax, your skull, skin relax, your throat, your shoulders, your chest, your hands, your legs, your feet, your toes. Breathe in deeply, filling your body with oxygen, with energy and life force, breathing deeply, deeply into your belly, seeing yourself move in awareness into your heart center. You may see yourself in your mind's eye laying down, as in on an altar or table, noticing now that you are seeing multiple layers. You are seeing your physical self, and you are seeing your light self, and you are seeing an energetic outline of your body, of your organs. And you even notice that there is a grid or a field that is around what is the outline, the electric or energetic digital outline of your system and your physical body. And as you notice these layers, simply notice a blue light that comes in and around it, almost cutting, just simply expanding around your body and system. And just notice that anywhere there was a distortion, where there is a distortion, something that is not of the divine blueprint or template that is you, notice that it lights up as this blue energy folds around it, that it just lights up in a brighter, almost like lightning shock color. And just notice it as it does, it releases. That anything that is not serving you at this time will dissolve through this bright light, disconnecting you from the lower field, this pattern that has been holding you or calling you back to it. Knowing that as these disconnect, that you are still able to support the collective, but you are no longer needing to experience it through your outpictured reality, but that you are simply, through your being, radiating out a completeness into the collective field that supports others in not reclaiming as well. And as we continue to work to disconnect those various strands of density that are holding you, you can simply see how your etheric structure, your blueprint or template, is lighting up even further. For every disconnection allows more of your life force to be run through this new framework more fully, activating areas that haven't been activated before, lighting them up. You may see it, sense it, feel it, see it. It matters not. Trust your knowing and know that you are being activated, engaged, remembering the next things that you need to know for this journey that you are on. For this, dear ones, is just the beginning. You have left the beginning of the beginning. Ha. But you are still very much in the beginnings. And so as you begin to notice as you set the intention to notice those differences that you experience and how you respond differently to the world around you. As you begin to notice new ideas, new thoughts, new ways that you wish to operate, and you take action, take steps forward on those ideas, you are going to see your world transform, starting with your own individual world as you continue to step more fully into your divine beingness, in knowing yourself as a vast creator being who is having a better experience in every now moment. And by better, we simply mean one that you may prefer. Simply continue to feel our energy working with your system as we stand around, as we bring our energies in and through you. Just simply be aware. Just simply know that you are being supported in the highest, that your teams are facilitating this with our guidance, with our transmission, so that you are receiving exactly what you need for this next step for you. Simply allow and see the layers once more. See bright source light forming around you in a pillar. Seeing this Christ light come down through your body, through your energy structure, into every cell of your body. Feel us amplify this light. Feel it amplifying and filling every cell of your being. Feel it in your body. Feel it in every cell, in every space between the cells, and allow. Invite more of you into you. Invite more of the divine oneness that you are into you. Anchoring more fully into your beingness, into your physical body. We support you in the weaving of this light. We support you in the maintenance of this light, for your steps forward in service to the all, in service through your being, through your beingness in every moment. Align yourself to this source light. Align yourself to the love that you are and have always been. Choose in each moment the highest, for we work with you and support you in this. And as the light fills you fully and thoroughly, as you see that you are connected to the source of all that is, and you are grounded and anchored and rooted within the earth herself, that with every step you take, you bring this light and this frequency with you. And as you bring this frequency with you, you activate others so that they may come to this same place. And as each one of you steps forward in this light, the human collective shifts as well. It has been our pleasure to support you in this way. We continue to be with you. We are always here We are always available to you. And in this moment, our transmission is complete. Know that it continues to work with you, through you, and in service to all. We bless thee. This has been Archangel Michael, Metatron, and Melchizedek at your service. Blessings. Wow, if you loved that powerful transmission, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other messages just for you.